You're watching the Trojan Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first Trojan Network broadcast of the 2026-2027 football season for your Gordon Lee Trojans. We've got a nice little preseason scrimmage for you tonight between the Southeast Whitfield Raiders and your Gordon Lee Trojans. Trojans have not come out of the locker room yet after warming up, but the band is in that traditional L ready to go. Before we get cranked up, we want to thank all of the sponsors for the Trojan Network. First off, Greg Payne team at Cross Country Mortgage, Beth Price, Keller Williams, Local Storage, Water Sucks, Bill's Backpacks, Jessica Paris with Atlantic Coast Mortgage, Chitter Chatter, Jimmy Sprayberry Senior Benefits, Honey Plus June, Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinetry and Millworks, Jordan Dupree United Real Estate Experts, the Trojan Club, the Gordon Lee Alumni Association, Jat Energy, Krista French with the Real Estate Partners, Summit Physical Therapy, Local Beard Company, Best Plumbing, Bomar Trucking, River City Title, Iron Horse Family Farm, Aces Tattoo Company, Kelsey Edmondson, Blank Canvas Hair Company, Sir Bounce-A-Lot Inc., and HGB Surface Solutions. Big shout out to all of our sponsors that allow us to bring these games to you all on a weekly basis. Trojans have their captains here. Looks like for the Trojans we've got number 3, Logan Price, number 58, Eli Hasty, number 50, Will Slayton, and number 4, Braxton Daniel. All 4 are seniors for the Trojans. It's a sweltering night here for this scrimmage. The game was planned for 7:30 tomorrow night. Last minute change moved it to Thursday, 7 p.m. And the weather, while not rainy, has not cooperated from a heat perspective, but we'll see how it goes. Trojans have now come out of the locker room and are headed towards the inflatable Trojan helmet to get ready for tonight's contest. Don't know if I've mentioned, but I'm Brent Price, joined by A.J. Edmondson. Say a little something to the folks, A.J.
Good evening. Good evening.
And then behind the camera, the man who makes all the magic happen, Ricky Millard. His lovely wife generally running the camera down on the field. She's not here today for this scrimmage, but should be here at Trine with us next week for the initial game. The coin toss this evening brought to you by Sir Bounce-A-Lot Inc. for all of your inflatable needs. Trojans won the toss and deferred, so the Trojans will kick off. Not sure we're going to do the full kicking off tonight. We'll see here. But the Trojans have deferred, so they'll go on defense first, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. Those Trojan seniors headed back to join their teammates to come through the helmet, then the L, and we'll get this contest started. And here comes your Gordon Lee Trojans and the Southeast Whitfield Raiders. One of the Raiders took a tumble there out of the huddle. But your Trojans have come through and they are ready to go. Trojans had a big season last year, going 11-2, losing in the third round of the state playoffs to the eventual state champions. Trojans only lost that game by 10. Quite honestly, game was closer than that. Trojans lost 18 seniors, have a lot to replace this year. AJ, not sure if you've had any chance to see any practice. Have you seen any of these new seniors? What do you think they're bringing to the table this year?
You know, I haven't seen a whole lot. I feel like every time that I'm out here watching their own defense.
Fair enough.
And there's a lot of bodies on defense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So we'll see. I think offensively, I've heard a lot of good things about the offensive line. Tough to replace Groce and Vaughn in that backfield, but I know Price and Mitchum have an opportunity to do that, both powerful backs. Defensively is where I think we're going to see if the Trojans can replace those starters, right? Vaughn at middle linebacker, Groce at that rover position. You had Norton at safety. A lot of bodies. And then can't forget the menace, Garrett Ross.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think we've got 2 or 3 returning defensive players, so it's going to be a fun year.
No doubt about it.
A lot of guys need to step up and find a spot.
Well, tonight's the night to get that rolling. Does look like we're going full kickoff. Tonight's kickoff brought to you by River City Title. Ira Grimes, the senior, set to kick off here. Had a good season last year. Hope to see even more from him this year. He's going to kick this one high. It's going to come down at about the 15-yard line. They do field it, but they fair caught it. So they're going to be down right at the 15-yard line. Not sure why they threw up the fair catch symbol there, but we'll take it.
I think he lost it in the sun, Brent.
May be correct. That sun is high in the sky there. Hope it comes down pretty soon, though. It's kind of hot on this roof.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at what we've got. Looks like corner at the bottom of your screen is going to be Cooper Childs. Corner at the top of your screen looks like number 19, Coy Waller. Looks like we've got defensive end at number 45, Sean Harms. Benefol at your other defensive end. Is that 85, Ethan Howard?
Ethan Howard, yep.
Let's see. Can't see those interior guys. 68 going to be Conrad Leichman, and 46 is going to be Bo Deems. Linebackers looks like Price, Braxton Daniel, Curry. Oh, we got a missed tackle here and a big run. Tackle made by number 4, Braxton Daniel. Big hit there, but big gainer. Pickup of about 13 there. Trojans had him wrapped up in the backfield. Tried to tackle a little too high there, but nice tackle by Daniel. We'll go back to those linebackers. Looks like starting linebackers are number 7, Honor Smith, number 3, Logan Price, number 20 is Dylan Curry. And then your safety is going to be number 15. I believe that is Connor Jenkins. Going to be a pass here. Rolling out, throw and catch for another first for the Raiders there. Looks like 44 coming in, Luke McBriar, as well as number 35, Ashton Hallman. Who's our other safety besides Connor Jenkins there? I think that's going to be 4. Braxton Daniels going to be the rover walking down, right?
Yep, he is.
Got twins at the bottom of your screen. Going to be a handoff. Nope, quick throw to the outside. Once again, tackle's being missed, but a tackle's going to be made by 7 after another 11-yard gain for a first down there for the Raiders. Nice tackle there by Honor Smith, but 2 missed tackles again. Everybody's going in high there, AJ.
I know we gotta get more of a push on that D-line.
It's a quick throw. Don't expect a sack there. Got to get your hands up if you're a defensive lineman. Going to have single receiver top and bottom here.
There you go, Ethan. Oh.
Going to be a sweep to the outside. It's going to be a missed tackle on the outside, and then our corner got sucked in, but we're going to have a flag. Looks like it's going to be holding there. What'd they call there, AJ? Didn't see it.
I would think holding, but
does look like holding, so we're going to back him up 10. Thank goodness there. Another missed tackle. Had him in the backfield once again. Trojans definitely going to have to wrap up here tonight.
Looks like number 21, Cooper Sane, entered the game.
It's that corner at the top of your screen.
Yep.
He took Waller's spot there.
And I'm not sure 23.
23 is going to be Jasper Beeson in the game.
Yep.
Where'd he come in at?
I think he went on that defensive end.
Okay. So we got Beeson at the top of your screen at defensive end. Looks like 45, Sean Harms-Benefold at the bottom here. It's going to be another drop back pass. Going to be a throw up in the air. Almost intercepted by Jenkins. Not a great throw there. Receiver was open, but that'll bring up second and long.
It's going to be another drop back pass. Going to be a throw up in the air. Almost intercepted by Jenkins.
Receiver was open though. Single receiver top and bottom with a flanker here at the bottom of your screen. Definitely a passing down here for the Raiders. See if we can get some pressure on this quarterback. That was offsides. They're going to run bit of an option. Price is going to run him out of bounds after a pickup of about 2 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 17, but they are at the 45-yard line of the Trojans. Looks like the Trojans ran on a couple of additional.
Yeah, Jess, number 5, Jez Martin.
There we go. More of a dime package here, I would expect from the Trojans. 3rd and long here, 3rd and 17. Trojans need to be smart. Don't interfere, and let's get some pressure on this quarterback. Let's see if they send Price on a blitz here. Looks like no. Looks like they're going to go for the outside with Honor Smith. He's putting a little bit of pressure on, a little pitch forward, and that's going to be a drop pass. Incomplete. Nice job there by Honor. Put a little pressure on that quarterback. He had more time than he thought, but looks like number 18, Cooper Childs, back deep to return. Childs a sophomore here. See if Jenkins, gunner down here at the bottom of the screen, can hold this other gunner up. Be a nice punt.
Nope, lay the other way.
Going to let that go, and that's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Trojans will take the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 with 10:17 to go here in the first quarter. Defense was a little shaky there, AJ,
shaky,
but they held on.
Yeah. Get those little jitters out of them.
No doubt about it. They've spent all this time playing against one another, so not sure what we're doing here. All right, let's see who we got out here.
You got number 1, Gavin Gibson, quarterback.
Transfer out of Texas, little quarterback here. Looks like we got number 17, Hiram Hasty, in the running back position. Looks like we're going to have 45, Sean Harms-Benefold, playing that H-back tight end. Who's at center, AJ?
I think that is Hasty.
It might be Kazai. Is that 77?
It is Kazai, yep.
It's going to be a handoff to number 4 here. Braxton Daniel lowers his shoulders, going to pick up about 2 yards there. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Trojans. Looks like number 20, Curry, coming into the game here. Looks like the Trojans are going to go trips at the top of your screen. Going to be number 10, Carson Clark. Daniel and Curry at the top. The bottom of your screen is going to be Cooper Sane. In the backfield still is Hasty. Going to be a straight drop back, little out route to number 18, Childs. Blocking wasn't great there.
No.
Quarterback got smoked on a quick release there. We got to block better there.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 9 for the Trojans here. Have not seen Price in the backfield yet. Would expect to see him some of these possessions. Twins at the top of your screen, single receiver at the bottom. Hasty remains in the backfield. A little motion from our H-back here. Going to be a run up the middle here from the quarterback. He's going to drive his feet. First down all the way to the 34-yard line. Nice run there by the quarterback, Gavin Gibson, for the first down. And there comes Price into the backfield. Looks like Jenkins and Cooper Sane also coming in the game here. By Beth Price with Keller Williams. Didn't see a lot of quarterback run last year. They threw the ball quite a bit, but not a lot of runs here. We'll see if they hand the ball to Price. It is going to be a handoff to Price. Up the middle, lowers his shoulder. He's going to pick up about 5 there. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Trojans.
That's a good hard run out there.
Yeah, powerful run. We'll take that there for sure. One more block and we can break that one free, I think.
I think he just wanted to hit somebody right then. I think he found one guy and said, I'm going to hit that one guy right here.
Would not surprise me.
He must get that from his dad.
I don't know about that. His dad was fragile. All right, Twins at the bottom of your screen, Twins at the top of your screen here. Price remains in the backfield. Going to roll out to the bottom of your screen here. Wide open on the out route is Childs. Catches the ball out front all the way out to the 48-yard line for another Beth Price, Keller Williams. Young receiver. We saw quite a bit from him last year late in games.
Yeah, late, yeah. Later in the season, I think he went in. I think Daniels was hurt a little bit last year. He went in to fill in a little bit.
I think you might be right. Nice route there. Looks like we're going to have trips at the top. It's going to be Jenkins, Curry, Sane. Price remains in the backfield, and then Childs at the bottom of your screen here. It's like another, nope, it's going to be a keeper by Gibson. Probably should have given that one there. I think that was the incorrect read.
Yeah, that was that buck left right there. They had to feed that one to Price there.
Yeah, lost that yard. I think Gibson saw something different, which is okay early in the season, but
he had 2 guards pulling right there on that right side.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 11. Trojans haven't crossed midfield yet. Clock's still running, down to 7:53 left here in the first quarter. Is it Hasty back in the backfield? Didn't see his number.
I didn't see it either.
It's like a straight drop back here. Good time to run. Tons of running room here. Going to take it to the outside. Going to get all the way across midfield. And looks like we're going to have another Beth Price, Keller Williams first down for the Trojans there. Maybe not. Looks like they only gave him 9, so bring up 3rd and 1. Be a good time to smash one right up the middle. Definitely probably 2-down territory for the Trojans, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah, we're not, yeah. It's smash mouth football right here.
Trojans are known for that. Hasty still in the backfield here. Probably a quarterback keeper right up the middle here, AJ.
Oh, yeah.
Nice run by Hasty up the middle, and he is going to take this one all the way for a Trojan touchdown for number 17, Hiram Hasty. And that touchdown brought to you by Jordan Dupree, United Real Estate Experts. And that'll make the score 6-0 for you.
Blocked well that time.
That is what we want to see. I've heard good things about this offensive line. Takes a little time to get going, but the Trojans put 6 on the board with 7:24 left to go in the first quarter. And the senior, Ira Grimes, set to kick the extra point. Here's a snap, hold by Daniel, kick is up, kick is good. And that field goal brought to you by Kelsey Edmondson at Blank Canvas Hair Company.
I think I know her.
You may know her, AJ. And the Trojans take a 7-0 lead here. Not sure if we captured that instant replay there, Ricky. But if so, instant replay brought to you by Best Plumbing Nice run there by Hasty.
That's a good way to start the game right there. Go down there, score on the first drive.
No doubt about it. Defensively, like to see a little bit more than we saw in that first possession. A lot of missed tackles early there.
A lot.
Trojans seem to be in the right positions, just not making tackles. I see number 54, Will Chambers, and number 55, Cody Paglano at the bottom of your screen. Both of those guys were in, as well as Slayton on the offensive line there, creating those big holes.
Yeah.
It's a nice run by Hasty. That's kind of what we saw a lot of last year, right? Just nickel and dimes and then bust it.
Bust it loose, yeah.
Bust it loose. So Trojans set and ready to kick off again here. Taking a while to get out on the field, though.
3, 6, 9. Only got 10 out there.
There we
There's
go.
11.
Took the Trojans a while to get out on the field there. Once again, this kickoff brought to you by River City Title.
Kicking off goalie number 26, Ira Grimes.
The senior Grimes had a nice high kick to the 15-yard line last time. Let's see if he goes a little deeper here, AJ.
I like to kick it to that 30-yard line on that other sideline.
We'll see. This one is a big kick into the hole over here. Picked up at about the 12. Guess they aren't actually returning it tonight. Did they call for a fair catch again there, or are they just putting it out at the 20?
I just think they're just catching the ball.
Oh, bringing it all the way out to the 25. Probably the right thing to do in this preseason game. Those big hits happen.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like kind of the same breakdown. Who's number 5? We've got Jens Martin playing corner at the top of your screen. Number 11, Davis Eldridge playing corner at the bottom of your screen. Looks like 10, Carson Clark in at safety. Everything else looks the same.
Yeah, it does look the same, yeah.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by Southeast Whitfield. Timeouts this year brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company. And so we'll take a break with the team.
When you want to keep up with the Gordon Lee Trojans, you listen to Brent, Jay, Ricky, and all the guys here. But when you want a home mortgage, you should call Payne Mortgage Team, where we are reinventing the mortgage experience. We'll take care of you, we'll even have some fun, and you'll get a brand new house.
I get to call this place home. I've raised my family here, and I know what makes every neighborhood special. Local knowledge, local family, local realtor.
I'm Beth Price, and I'd love to help you find your place here.
Ask AJ. Three Cowboy nachos at halftime? Folks, we are back. First down and 10 for the Raiders from the 25 following that timeout. Going to be a handoff up the middle here. Tackles made by multiple Trojans after a pickup of about 3 there. Not sure who made that tackle, AJ.
I'll be honest, I missed it.
Looked like 45, Sean Harms Benefold, then followed up by Logan Price there. A little more than we want them to get.
Yeah, we're getting too far upfield on the D-line here.
Might have been a bit of a trap there. We'll see. Single receiver, top and bottom. It's going to be a hand up straight up the middle. Hit again in the backfield by number 85, Ethan Howard. Pickup of a yard, and then it was cleaned up there, looks like, by Price and number 10, Clark, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Gibson was on that tackle as well.
Oh, I did not see Gibson in there. Nice. Quarterback playing safety. We're not messing around. It's like when we were in school, AJ.
A
little Iron Man.
That's right.
So 3rd and 5 here. for the Raiders. See what the Trojans want to do. Looks like Howard's going to be the defensive end at the bottom of your screen. Sean Harms-Benefold at the top. Nope, and the Trojans jump off sides there. Got to be smarter in that situation. Encroachment, and that'll be a first down. Tough there to give up a first down without them running a play. Trojans pulled that on a lot of teams last year.
Oh, man. Hard snap. That was great.
Didn't have it pulled on them very much, but preseason game, something for Coach Groce to critique in the film room, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looks like we're going to have a bit of a trips look down here at the bottom of your screen. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Going to be a drop back pass. Nice block there at the bottom of your screen. Tackle's going to be made by Beeson and Clark. Beeson will have to come out of the game, but that's a pickup of 11. Well, first down there. Beeson comes out. Ethan Howard back in. It's another first down for the Raiders there, AJs. They move the ball well. Good block at the bottom of your screen by that inside receiver.
As long as we can hold them right here. Bend but don't break mentality.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Twins at the top of your screen with an offset back. Going to be a quick pass to the outside. Nobody's out there. Gibson's going to chase him down, but it's going to be a pickup of about 10 yards there. Might be another first down. There was nobody out there, AJ.
That was a busted coverage by somebody.
I think your outside linebacker's got to get out there in that situation, but I'm not sure if they were on a blitz or what. So the Raiders are back across midfield again.
Looks like Daniels came back into the game.
Looks like you're going to have Waller at corner at the top of your screen. Childs at the bottom of your screen here. Daniels is going to be the rover at the top of your screen. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Tackle's going to be made by multiple Trojans, but ball came out, but they're saying he was down. And that's going to be a pickup of 5 there. Tackle made by number 3, Price, number 4, Daniels there. But a pickup of, what, 4 there, AJ?
About 4 yards.
Trojans continue to bend here as the clock's down to 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Single receiver top and bottom here again. Going to be another handoff up the middle, and he is running all day, and then we miss a tackle. Pickup of 8, and it's another first down, all the way down to the 30-yard line of the Trojans. That hole just opened up there.
Yeah, they're finding holes in that line right now.
Let's watch the defensive ends closely here, AJ. See if we're getting any squeeze here or not. It's like another quick throw to the outside. Beeson and Daniels there. Pick up a 2.5. We'll call it 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. So better job there by the Trojans on that play.
Oh, yeah.
Beeson and Daniels combined on that tackle there.
21, Cooper Sane just came in the game.
It's going to be your corner at the top of your screen. That's a sophomore. Your corner at the bottom of the screen's a sophomore. 15, Connor Jenkins is a junior, I believe, playing safety. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. Tackle's going to be made by a host of Trojans, and they're trying to punch the ball out. Pickup of about 2 is going to bring up 3rd and 4. Looks like Price comes off the bottom of that pile. Trojans going to need to bow their back here, AJ.
Yeah, I expect a blitz or something right here.
3rd and 4. It's hot out there. Trojans look a little tired.
They're in the shade right now, Brent.
They are in the shade. Twins at the top of your screen at corner.
Oh, man, come on.
They didn't jump,
Ooh.
thank goodness. Close, though. Going to be a straight drop back. Same pass they've been throwing all day. Nice job there by the defense, though. Pickup of only 2. It's going to bring up 4th and 2 here. I think the Raiders are definitely going to go for it here, but much better job by the Trojans. Looks like 54 and 58. So Will Chambers and Eli Hasty coming in on that interior of the defensive line here. Looks like Groce is expecting a run on 4th down. Trojans are going to need to be smart here, AJ. Do not jump off sides.
Yeah, big step up right here by Hasty. He needs to make a play.
See if Price can get in there as well.
I think, did he? Ooh.
It's going to be close on the spot.
I think he got it.
What do they say here? Did they give him the first down?
Yep.
Looks like they did give him a first down. Not a bad job there by the Trojans. A bit of a heavy set. Trojans probably, that defensive line probably should have went lower and created a pile there.
Yeah.
So first down for the Raiders. Ball sits on the 20. Trojans continue to bend. Twins at the bottom of your screen with 49 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Going to be a handoff top of your screen. Number 5 comes in. Jens Martin to make the tackle. Did miss the tackle again in the backfield. 3-yard gain. But nice tackle there by Martin. Those are tackles for loss last year. Just not having it right now.
No, not right now.
See if the Raiders even try to run another play here. Looks like they're going to let the quarter run out.
Yep.
So the Trojans are going to end this first quarter up 7-0, but the Raiders are threatening. And when we come back, it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. We'll switch ends of the field. They'll be in the sun, though, this time, AJ.
Yeah.
So at the end of the first quarter, the score is 7-0, your Gordon Lee Trojans, and we'll take you to a commercial break.
Every family has a story. Mine has been rooted right here for generations. After 3 generations of graduates from Gordon Lee High School, my own son is now making memories in the same community. This town has given so much to my family. That's why helping other families put down roots here means so much to me. I'm Jessica Parrish, your hometown mortgage lender. I would love to help you and your family write your next chapter.
All right, Trojan faithful, we are back for the start of the second quarter. Again, your Trojans lead 7-0, but these Southeast Whitfield Raiders have gotten the ball all the way down to the 17-yard line. 2nd and 7, and they are threatening to score here. Looks like we got Gibson back in at safety. Smith and Price at linebacker. Other safety's going to be Jenkins. Going to be a run up the middle here. Nice tackle by number 7, Smith. He was down. Pickup of about 2, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. So nice tackle there by Honor Smith, the sophomore. Big 3rd down here. Could force a field goal attempt, AJ. Probably, Southeast probably has a field goal kicker, you would think.
Yeah, they've got a pretty good soccer program, so.
All right, Twins at the top of your screen here. Heavy set. Could be a quarterback run to the top of your screen, but they're going to come down here to the bottom. Price stacks up the blocker.
Oh, yeah.
And then the entire Trojan team makes the tackle. Heck of a job there by Price. Crushed that blocker and let the rest of the Trojan line stack up that run, and that'll bring up 4th and 5, but it looks like – are they bringing in the kicker here? Is 88 a kicker? Yeah, it looks like they're going to switch balls and try to kick. So nice stop there by the Trojans. See if they can get some pressure.
Now they're going to call timeout.
But we're going to have another timeout by the Raiders. Again, timeouts this year brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company, and we'll take a timeout as well.
At Summit Physical Therapy, you're more than a patient. You're part of our community. Whether you're recovering from an injury or getting back to the things you love, we're here to help you every step of the way. Whether you're getting back in the game or just getting back to life, we're here to help. Give us a call or visit us online and schedule your free screen.
We love our Gordon Lee Trojans. Come shop with them.
All right, Trojan Nation, we are back after that timeout. 4th and 5 here. Do the Raiders try to get the Trojans to jump off sides and get a first down here, AJ?
Well, they've got us twice, so.
They have got us twice. Looks like they're going to line up and run here. Got to be smart here if you're the Trojans. Cannot jump off sides. They could potentially burn. Oh, now the Trojans are going to take a timeout. And again, this timeout brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company. And so we'll take a timeout with the team.
The Trojan Club raises money to support all athletics at Gordon Lee High School. 100% of all proceeds benefit our student athletes, and we like to say thank you.
Thanks for the turf and the video board.
We love our renovated dugouts and video board.
Thank you for covering all drug testing and our athletic fees.
We appreciate the drones and the Titan GPS trackers.
We appreciate you covering our state travel fees and equipment upgrades.
Thank you for our custom whiteboard and our upgraded lockers.
We love our awesome new court and video board.
Thanks for paying our entry fees to our tournaments and everything you do for our athletes.
If you want to be a part of this greatness, scan this Venmo code and donate to the Trojan Club today.
All right, folks, once again, we are back for another 4th and 5 from the Southeast Whitfield Raiders from the Trojan 14-yard line. They had put the kicking team on, then they came back out after a timeout.
And now the kicker's gone.
With their offense on the field.
Now the kicker's gone.
Yep, I would expect them to try to get the Trojans to jump off sides here, but I wouldn't call another timeout. So they're going to run a play, see if the Trojans can be smart here. Going to be run to the top of the screen here. Trojans don't make the play. Left it wide open at the top of the screen. Got to be smarter than that. And that's going to be a first down for the Raiders. That's frustrating there, AJ.
Yeah, I mean, that was a wide open spot over there.
Cannot lose contain at the top of the screen. It's the wide side of the field. Got to be smarter than that. Run here up the middle. Nope. Nice play there by a couple players. Good tackle there by Honor Smith. That's a tackle for loss there. Sacks and tackles for loss this year brought to you by Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinets and Millwork. Smith has done a good job this possession from that linebacker position with a couple big tackles. Hopefully we can continue that here. 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Twins at the top of your screen. Lot of running room at the bottom of your screen, though. Cannot lose contain here. Looks like they're going to try to get you to lose contain. Trojans lose it a little bit, but tackle made from the inside out. Good job by Daniel using that outside shoulder. Pickup of about, call it 2 there, maybe 3.
A 3rd and 8.
Yes,
7.
3rd and goal from the 7-yard line, but good job there by Daniel, keeping contained, forcing that quarterback to cut back in. That's what we didn't have on that 1st down at the top of the screen, so good job there by Daniel. Going to have Twins at the top of your screen here.
Same play.
Going to be a rollout here. Throw to the outside, but it's low and outside. Good pressure there by number 18, Childs. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 7-yard line. Looks like they're bringing that kicker back in now, AJ.
Yep. They changed balls again.
So kicker's having to kick over here from this right hash. Last year, a couple big blocks at the end of the season by the senior Garrett Ross. Love to see number 45, Sean Harms-Benefold, take that and be that guy this year. But the kick is up, and it is good to make the score 7-3 for your Trojans with 9:02 left to go here. In the half.
That's a better job by the defense. They made a few adjustments there at the end.
Yeah, much improved there defensively. See what we can do here offensively. We chipped away. We only had 1 possession here in that entire 1st quarter.
Yeah.
Because we allowed the Raiders to move the ball so much. But again, only giving up 3 points so far.
Yeah.
See what the Trojans have in store here from a kickoff return perspective.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
So it looks like your deep backs are going to be Daniel, Sane, and Curry. Your up back's going to be 3 Price. He's got his hands up, looking right into the sun, apparently. Then you've got Clark and Smith also standing at about the 30-yard line. I would expect this kicker to be able to boot it pretty deep, though. Does boot it high and deep. It's caught by Childs at about the 4-yard line, and the football will be brought all the way out to the 25. 1st and 10 for your Gordon Lee Trojans.
What was that for?
Probably offsides based on where that flag is. Doubt they're going to make them kick it again. Maybe just move it up to the 30 and let's roll. Maybe it was an inadvertent flag. Looks like it was waved off there. So the Trojans do take over here 1st and 10. Looks like we'll remain with Gibson at quarterback. Hasty, the one who scored a touchdown for us earlier in the backfield. Bottom of your screen receiver is going to be Childs. Top of your screen is going to be Clark and Curry.
Big Mad Dog Beeson's in the game.
Beeson's he playing there at the H-back position.
Yep,
It's going to be another handoff to Hasty right up the middle, and he is going to roll right through everybody, pick up a 12 yards there for another Beth Price, Keller Williams first down for your Gordon Lee Trojans. Hasty stacking up rushing yards here in the first half for the Trojans. Big hole there. Nice job once again by that offensive line, AJ.
Yeah, they're blocking good.
Let's talk about this offensive line. Looks like 77 is going to be your center, which is Jared Kazai. Let's try to get some numbers after this play here, AJ.
Okay.
Be another handoff to Hasty. He finds a little bit of a gap, but he's going to be stacked up for no gain there, and that'll bring up 2nd and 9. What I'm seeing from an offensive line perspective is 50 Slayton, 58 Hasty, 77 Kazai, 54 Chambers, and then you've got the H-back 32 Beeson there.
Yep.
Looks like Price is in at the running back position. Daniel's going to be your slot on the inside with Clark at the top of your screen, Childs at the bottom here. Gibson remains quarterback. Big gap right behind that center, AJ. We'll see what the Trojans do here. Looks like there's a blitz coming. If they can get him turned, Price could run all day, but it's going to be a straight drop back. Going to be a run, wide open run for Gibson. He should be able to run all day. Nice move there, steps out of bounds after getting across midfield. Big run there by Gibson. And that is another Beth Price, Keller Williams first down for your Gordon Lee Trojans. Wasn't great pass blocking there, but Gibson did a nice job stepping up and making a play.
He didn't see an open receiver there, so he just took off. Big play, though.
Yeah, I think he initially wanted to go deep to Sane at the bottom of the screen. Good coverage by the Raiders. We've got twins at the top of your screen with Jenkins and Daniel. Clark at the bottom, Price in the backfield. Handoff to Price up the middle. He's going to power his way forward for 2 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Trojans. Looks like the mesh there was a little slower.
Yeah.
Gave him time to close that hole up. Initially, it looked like a pretty good size hole, though.
Yeah, it did.
So 2nd and 8 for the Trojans here. 6:57 left to go in the first half. Trojans are across midfield at the 42-yard line of the Raiders. Twins at the top of your screen. Single receiver at the bottom again. Bad snap, so Gibson's going to have to take off running with it. He's going to have a ton of running room. He takes it all the way to the 20-yard line for another Beth Price, Keller Williams first down for your Gordon Lee Trojans. Nice run there by Gibson. Made something out of nothing there. Looks like Price is out, Hasty in again at the running back position. Looks like we're going to have Jenkins at receiver at the top of your screen, Clark at the bottom. Beeson remains in at that H-back position. Big blocker Beeson is. See if he can create a hole here for Hasty to finish this drive off. Trojans getting big chunks here. Handoff to Hasty. No, fake handoff. Probably should have given it to Hasty. Pick up maybe half a yard there by Gibson. And it'll bring up 2nd and 9, we'll call it. Looks like we're going to take the H-back out here, add an additional receiver. So you'll have 3 receivers at the top of your screen. Childs, Daniel, Sane, and then Jenkins at the bottom of your screen here. Hasty remains in the backfield for this 2nd and 10. Seems to be a little bit of confusion here.
Call
looks
timeout.
Looks like we got to delay a game there instead of the timeout.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll back the Trojans up, make it 2nd and 15. That did take a while. It looked like Gibson was a little confused about what they were calling from the sideline there.
Yeah.
And it took him a minute to get going there. So 2nd and 15. Looks like Beeson back in the game here.
Luke McBriar steps into the game.
Yeah, number 44, McBriar. Looks like we're going to go heavy set here with Hasty in the backfield. Be a handoff to Hasty up the middle. Nice run. Runs through the first tackle, driving his feet, and he is almost out the gate. Picks up 14 yards, maybe 15. And they do give the Trojans a first down. Nice run there by Hasty for another Beth Price, Keller Williams, first down.
He's had some big runs today.
He has shown some significant power there. I know coming into camp, he was your 3rd or 4th back probably.
Yeah.
But with the injury to Mitchum, he's getting an opportunity, and he's making the most of it here.
He is.
He is out now. Looks like Price is back in the backfield. Ball sits at about the 18-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Price, but he is hit instantly. That's an instance where the quarterback should have kept the football. Yeah. He's going to lose a yard there, and going to lose, 3 yards there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
Second down, 14 for the Trojans.
So 4-yard loss there. 2nd and 14 for your Trojans with 4:30 left to go. Heavy set at the bottom of your screen here. There'll be another handoff to Price. He's going to pick up right at 4 again, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Really just got back what was lost on that first down, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 11 there. So 3rd and 11 with 3:58 left. And it looks like we're going to have the last timeout of the half for Southeast Whitfield. Again, timeouts brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company, and we'll take a break as well.
On the field, it's not just sweat you're losing. You're losing minerals, vitamins, and focus. Let's be real. Water really does suck until you put something in it. Real flavor, no fake junk, electrolytes that fuel performance. Champions hydrate smarter. Water sucks. Fuel that matters.
Trojan Nation, we are back. 3:56 left to go in the half. Your Trojans lead 7-3. Way down here at about the 14-yard line of the Southeast Raiders. But it's 3rd and 11 here. Hasty back in the backfield. Single receiver top and bottom. Going to be a straight drop back here. Going to try to go deep to 10. Clark, and he's going to catch it for a touchdown for your Gordon Lee Trojans. Heck of a back shoulder fade there for that touchdown, brought to you by Jordan Dupree, United Real Estate Experts. Great throw and catch there, AJ.
Yeah,
Trojans needed that.
I mean, Clark's like, what, 6'4"?
Big
Throw
kid.
it up to him.
Yeah, big kid. Nice back shoulder fade there. He made a nice play, used that big body. to shield that DB. And now this extra point is brought to you by Kelsey Edmondson at Blank Canvas Hair Company. Snap, kick is up. Bit of a saucer kick, but it is good by number 26, Ira Grimes. And your Gordon Lee Trojans take a 14-3 lead with 3:50 left here in the half. Did we get a replay of that catch, Ricky? Very cool. Instant replay again, brought to you by Best Plumbing. Trojans are going to line up, get ready to kick off here. Love the slow motion instant replay, Ricky. Looks awesome. So the Trojans are going to set up, get ready to kick off here. Kickoff's brought to you by River City Title. No turnovers so far in this game, but all turnovers this season are brought to you by Bill's Backpacks. Bill's Backpacks, designed for supporting homeless vets. You know, the Gordon Lee Trojan middle school softball team has partnered with that organization for multiple years to try to help collect supplies for vets. So shout out,
cool.
Yeah, shout out to Bill's Backpacks. Grimes set to kick off again. He's going to kick this one deep. It's going to be, bounces all the way down to the 1 yard line, which is where the Raiders would take over if this was live, but the football is going to come out to the 25 there. So nice kick there by Grimes. Next Friday against Trine, that would be a great kick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had some great kicks last year.
He really did.
Hoping we can have that this year as well.
I agree. Looks like the Trojans are going to come out with that same defense. Looks like number 11, Davis Eldridge, is going to be your corner at the bottom of the screen. Number 5, Jens Martin at the top of your screen. Linebackers remain Price, Smith, and Curry. Safeties are going to be Gibson and Clark. Defensive ends, looks like it's going to be Sean Harms, Benefold, Ethan Howard. And then your interior lineman going to be Leichman. And is that 46, AJ? Bo Deans.
Bo Deans, yep.
A lot of running room at the bottom of your screen here. Got to be careful. Don't let them break contain. Nice job there by Price and Smith from that middle linebacker position. Pickup of only one there. Big hit. Going to be honest with you, Price showed up there like he was not happy with the way he's got to run the football, so he decided he'd hit somebody instead.
Yeah.
Seen some improvement from a defense standpoint over the past probably 5 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah. I think Groce made some adjustments there.
Team's flying to the football. See if we can continue that trend. Going to have it next week against the Trine Bulldogs. They're going to be a good team for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test.
Twins at the top of your screen here. Going to be another handoff. He gets hit in the backfield. Tackle's going to be made from behind by Ethan Howard after a pickup of about 6 to the 31-yard line. Trojans hit him in the backfield but couldn't make the tackle. But it'll be 3rd and 4 here. Trojans need to be very careful not to jump off sides right here. Nice tackle from behind there by Ethan Howard, though.
Yeah, it was a good tackle. At 44, McBriar entered the game.
McBriar and also 35, which is Ashton Hallman. See what the Trojans do here. Don't jump off sides. Let's go make a play. Smith attack at the top, and then big tackle there by Luke McBriar for a loss of 1. A heck of a play there by Luke McBriar.
What a hit.
Hey, tell you what, that tackle for loss brought to you by Luke McBriar, whose father owns Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinets and Millwork,
There we
who
go.
sponsors Tackle for Loss. So heck of a play there by McBriar. Do we have a timeout here on the field? Looks like the Trojans have called a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company.
I bought my very first home here 22 years ago.
Since then, this town has become more than a place. It's my community, my passion, and my purpose. I've helped families grow, empty nesters downsize, and dreamers take their first big step.
Whether you're buying or selling, remember me. Let's write your next chapter together.
I'm Jimmy Sprayberry, class of 79. I grew up here in Chickamauga. Krista and I raised our children here. You know, I learned a whole lot about life on this field, and ever since 1988, I've been helping folks with their insurance needs.
When I turned 60, I too became bombarded with phone calls and junk mail about Medicare insurance. And that's why I want to offer you a free Medicare review.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after that decleater by 44, Luke McBriar. And it is 4th and 5, and the Raiders are going to punt here with 2:13 remaining in the half. Trojans almost blocked this. Ball's going to bounce. Trojans need to get away from it. It goes just across midfield, so the Trojans will take possession at about the 48-yard line with 2:04 left. What do the Trojans do here to try to score, AJ?
Well, we'll just keep punching them in the mouth right now. I mean, that's
Yeah.
obviously working.
Run the ball hard here.
Yeah.
Gibson's had some big runs. Hasty's had some big runs. Price has been bottled up here a little bit in this first half.
Yeah.
But with 2:04 left, could do some damage here, get up by 3 scores.
Looks like Price is going to be back in the game here. I'm calling a big run right here.
We'll see. I would venture to guess Price is angry, has not been happy with what he's done so far. Looks like we've changed quarterbacks, though. Got Braxton Daniel in here, giving Gibson a little bit of a break. Here's a snap. It's going to be a straight drop back. Going to go deep here. Catch is made by Jenkins. Catch is made, but he stepped out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So nice throw and catch. You didn't expect Daniel to throw the ball there.
Not on the first play.
He does. And a big first down for the Trojans, brought to you by Beth Price with Keller Williams. 1:57 left to go in the half here. Plenty of time from the 31-yard line. See what the Trojans decide to do here. Daniel was more of a running quarterback for us last year. So we're going to run to the outside. Blocked by Price, and we're going to keep this one. Nice run there by Daniel. Pickup of about 7. Clock will continue to run. 1:42 left to go here. Nice run there by Daniel. Looks like he wanted to throw that football. Clock continues to run. Trojans still have 2 timeouts, I believe. Football sits at the 24-yard line.
6 yards on the play. It's second down and
Looks
4.
like Price remains in the backfield. Looks like we've got 16 in the game. Calder Willingham.
Oh, where'd the ball? Oh.
Bad snap there, and then there was a fumble, and now there's flags. Not sure what happened there, but it looks like the Raiders take possession. And that'll be a turnover by the Trojans. Looks like we had a bad snap there, then a bad handoff between Price and Daniel. Not what you wanted to see as the Trojans were moving the ball down the field. Probably after that snap, should have tried to just keep that football.
Yeah.
The Trojans are going to need a big stop here with 1:07 left to go in the half. Ball sits on the 18-yard line.
It's out. We get all these kinks out right now. Get ready for next week.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Looks like the Trojans are going to stay with Eldridge at the bottom of your screen at corner. Top of your screen, number 19, Coy Waller. I believe Coy Waller's a freshman, isn't he?
He is a freshman.
Big freshman, though.
Yeah.
Safety's going to be Jenkins and Daniel. Linebackers Price, Curry, and Honor Smith. We're going to have a handoff here. Nice tackle there by number 68. I believe that was Conrad Lightman with the big hit there. Nice tackle after a pickup of 1 yard line there. Big tackle there by Conrad.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's second down.
Clock continues to run. Don't think Southeast is going to try to do much here.
No.
May have to run one more play, but they don't seem to be in a hurry. Going to be another handoff up the middle. Tackle made by number 85. Big tackle for loss there by 85, Ethan Howard. And that tackle for loss brought to you by Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinetry and Millworks.
I think that's 3 straight tackles for a loss.
Yeah, big play there. And the clock is going to run out here. Wait a minute.
Official timeout?
Oh, we got a player down, so official timeout. Surprised they didn't just let the clock run there. No reason to run this play. Talk to the band director before the game. We'll keep you on the field for the halftime show. You'll get to see about 2/3 of the halftime show. Halftime show this year brought to you by HGB Surface Solutions. So hopefully you'll enjoy the halftime show. And we'll be back with halftime stats, which will be brought to you by Iron Horse Family Farms before the second half kickoff. Your Gordon Lee Trojans lead 14-3. And they'll head to the locker room. Please enjoy the halftime show.
I've been doing it, and that one I just totally forgot.
I got my headset down where I can hear it. Make sure I can adjust the light level. I can make sure there's no echo. This is one thing that updated this thing. New OBS and all this thing. It'll change a lot. So I get the green up now. As long as I got my headset plugged in, I can listen. Out to it, I can adjust the mic.
gentlemen, welcome to the field your Gordon Lee Marching Trojan Band. Tonight the band will be performing a portion of their 2026 show, Against the Ropes. Selections include Ecstasy of Gold, Eye of the Tiger, and Winner Takes It All. Drum Major Olivia Wise, is your band ready? You may take the field for your performance.
It's all Navy, baby, and we stand with them. At Jet Energy, we fuel progress, when and where you need it. Reliable, on time, every time. Because community isn't just where we work, it's who we are.
When you want to keep up with the Gordon Lee Trojans, you listen to Brent, Jay, Ricky, and all the guys here. But when you want a home mortgage, you should call Payne Mortgage Team, where we are reinventing the mortgage experience. We'll take care of you, we'll even have some fun, and you'll get a brand new house.
I get to call this place home. I've raised my family here, and I know what makes every neighborhood special. Local knowledge, local family, local realtor.
I'm Beth Price, and I'd love to help you find your place here.
Every family has a story. Mine has been rooted right here for generations. After 3 generations of graduates from Gordon Lee High School, my own son is now making memories in the same community. This town has given so much to my family. That's why helping other families put down roots here means so much to me. I'm Jessica Parrish, your hometown mortgage lender. I would love to help you and your family write your next chapter.
At Summit Physical Therapy, you're more than a patient. You're part of our community. Whether you're recovering from an injury or getting back to the things you love, we're here to help you every step of the way. Whether you're getting back in the game or just getting back to life, we're here to help. Give us a call or visit us online and schedule your free screening.
We love our Gordon Lee Trojans. Come shop with them.
The Trojan Club raises money to support all athletics at Gordon Lee High School. 100% of all proceeds benefit our student athletes, and we like to say thank you.
Thanks for the turf and the video board.
We love our renovated dugouts and video board.
Thank you for covering all drug testing and our athletic fees.
We appreciate the drones and the Titan GPS trackers.
We appreciate you covering our state travel fees and equipment upgrades.
Thank you for our custom whiteboard and our upgraded lockers.
We love our awesome new court and video board.
Thanks for paying our entry fees to our tournaments and everything you do for our athletes.
If you want to be a part of this greatness, scan this Venmo code and donate to the Trojan Club today.
On the field, it's not just sweat you're losing. You're losing minerals, vitamins, and focus. Let's be real. Water really does suck until you put something in it. Real flavor, no fake junk, electrolytes that fuel performance. Champions hydrate smarter. Water sucks. Fuel that matters.
I bought my very first home here 22 years ago.
Since then, this town has become more than a place. It's my community, my passion, and my purpose. I've helped families grow, empty nesters downsize, and dreamers take their first big step. Whether you're buying or selling, remember me. Let's write your next chapter together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of this preseason football game. Currently, your Trojans lead 14-3. Not sure what the second half will look like, but we'll take a look at the halftime stats. Halftime stats this year brought to you by Iron Horse Family Farms. Trojans have 149 yards rushing, 43 yards passing. Number 17, Hiram Hasty, with 75 yards and a touchdown. The new quarterback, Gavin Gibson, with 60 yards rushing. And that's the majority of the Trojans' rushing yards. From a receiving standpoint, trying to get a look at that here. 20 yards from number 15, Connor Jenkins. 14 yards from number 10. Sorry, nose is running here, folks. Carson Clark, and he also has that touchdown. All of those yards, for the most part, coming from Gavin Gibson, except for the one pass by number 4, Braxton Daniel. Trojans defense don't have tackles, but I can tell you the Trojans have given up 108 yards total. And the quarterback is 6 for 9 for the Trojan, or for the Southeast Whitfield Raiders there. Our quarterbacks are 3 for 4 passing. So Trojans have been able to move the football well. Again, big running from number 17, Eli Hasty, 75 yards, and 60 yards from Gavin Gibson. And then a big catch by number 10, Carson Clark, for that touchdown on the 3rd and long at the top of your screen earlier. And again, those halftime stats brought to you by Iron Horse Family Farm. Lots of great sponsors. I've had the opportunity to shout out most of them so far. Player of the game at the end of the game will be brought to you by Local Beard Company. And then again, we're waiting on the Trojans to get that first takeaway so we can shout out Bill's Backpacks. Not sure what this second half holds, to be honest with you. They may play a bunch of the JV kids. Not sure if you've had a look at that yet or not, AJ. Have not heard.
I have not, but I know the Honor is down there throwing right now.
Yeah, it looks like number 7, Honor Smith's down here at the bottom of our screen throwing the football. So he may be going in at QB. We'll see. Have they taken the pads off any of the seniors? Still see 55 Slayton with his pads on. 58 Chambers. So we haven't taken any of the pads off of the seniors. Looks like Braxton Daniels also throwing at the bottom of your screen down here to number 1, Gavin Gibson. So we may see the starters here for that first possession or two of the second half. Would not mind seeing that defense out there for at least one more possession. They looked a lot better the second the second quarter, but I'd like to see them sustain that.
Yeah, that D-line really made some big plays before the end of the half.
I'll tell you what, AJ, last year, after about game 5, probably after that Heritage game, the Trojans started to put in a lot of the younger kids, not even late in games, early in the second half of games because they were leading by so much. A lot of experience gained early.
Oh, yeah.
And you've seen that tonight, not a ton of huge mistakes, really just kind of that early season missed tackles that you see a lot in the first preseason game. Imagine Coach Groce will have them tackling all the way to the ground Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week just to make sure they're ready to go. Sounds like the second offense is coming in the game here based on what I heard from the coach. So we'll try to get you names and numbers here for 2nd O in a minute. All right. Help me out here, AJ. Looks like we're going to have number 2, Colby Ball, in at running back. Number 7, Honor Smith at quarterback. Receivers going to be Childs at the bottom of your screen. Have to get some more numbers after this first play. High snap, handoff to Ball, right up the middle. Big run, right off the rip, breaking a ton of tackles. Takes it all the way to midfield. And that'll be another Beth Price Keller Williams first down. Heck of a run there by number 2, Ball, right up the middle.
Big run. Yeah, I think you got a 64, Raiden Tucker at center, 71, Peyton Eblin.
Yeah, that's Peyton Eblin. Yep.
Eblin, yep.
Got 32, Maddox Beeson remaining in at that H-back position. I see 70, which is going to be Eli White.
Yep.
Is that 65 or 66?
65.
Garrett Fye. And then 71, right? Oh, you already called out Peyton Evelyn, so big hole by that young offensive line there. High snap, handoff to Ball again, but he gets hit immediately. That high snap, it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards there on that high snap. Looks like Ball's coming out. Looks like 14, Dakota Curry, sophomore, brother of senior Dylan Curry, is going to come into the backfield here. Looks like 16, Calder Willingham's in. Number 5, Jens Martin at the top of your screen. And at the bottom of your screen, looks like we got 10, Carson Clark. Already got 1 touchdown on the day. So we've got 2nd and 11 here. Bad snap again. Fortunately, Honor Smith dives on it. Loss of another yard there. It's going to bring it 2nd and 12. Going to have to get a good snap off in order for this offense to do much work.
Also 2 yards on the play. It's 3rd down and 12. Correction 13.
So 3rd and 13 here.
Like you got a new center in.
Who is that? 66. Looks like the Trojans are going to call a timeout here. Timeouts again brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company. So we'll take a quick commercial break.
On the field, it's not just sweat you're losing. You're losing minerals, vitamins, and focus. Let's be real. Water really does suck until you put something in it. Real flavor, no fake junk, electrolytes that fuel performance. Champions hydrate smarter. Water sucks. Fuel that matters.
All right, Trojan Nation, we are back after that timeout. Trojans have a tough 3rd down here. We had a big run by Colby Ball early. Unfortunately, several bad snaps here put the Trojans behind the sticks, and it is 3rd and 13. Does look like Ball's back in here, but definitely a passing down. Twins at the top and bottom of your screen. Let's see what this young quarterback, Honor Smith, can do in this situation if we can get a snap to him here. Snap was a bit better. Going to throw it deep over the middle. That ball was nicely thrown there. Quite honestly, I think the receiver slowed down a little bit. Didn't expect Honor to be able to throw the ball that deep. Honor put a nice spin on that ball. Just out of the reach of number 21, Cooper Sane. Looks like the Trojans are going to go for it here potentially. Or maybe not. Not sure what we're doing.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm not sure anybody knows what we're doing here.
There we go.
Looks like they're just going to walk off a punt. So they won't be punting here in the second half. So the Trojans defense will come out onto the field. Looks like it's going to be the second defense as well based on what I'm seeing so far, but we'll see here. 44, Luke McBriar, who had that big hit in the first half, is going to be out there. 35, Ashton Hallman. 23, Jasper Beeson. 56, Brady Gill, going to be your defensive line. 21, Cooper Sane, going to be a corner at the bottom of your screen. Top of your screen, Jens Martin at corner. Colby Ball at safety, and then number 10, Carson Clark at safety. Linebackers are going to be number 42, Corbin Hudson. Is that number 14, Dakota Curry? Let's see what this young Trojan defense is made of here. Heavy set at the bottom of your screen. Going to be a run by the quarterback. A nice play there by McBriar, and then cleaned up by Beeson for another tackle for loss. Brought to you by Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinetry and Millwork.
4 in a row.
Yeah, McBriar quickly
Yeah.
got in there on that one, and then Beeson and Curry cleaned it up. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14 for the Raiders. We're already down to below 6.5 minutes here in this third quarter. Twins at the top of your screen. Another handoff. Big hit by 14. Curry with the tackle. Nice job there from that linebacker position. Curry saw that hole open up, exploded through it. Was that another tackle for loss?
Another tackle for a loss.
Brought to you by Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinetry and Millwork.
I'm pretty sure everybody heard that. You could hear a mama screaming down there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I think that was Beth.
I think that was Miss Beth Curry down there screaming. 3rd and 15 here, AJ. Let's see if the Raiders want to try to throw the football. They do drop back, got a little rollout here.
Oh, no.
Going to have a man open, and it is caught. Tackle made by Ball and Clark, but not before the Raiders get a big first down on that drag route across the middle. You saw it early.
Yeah.
I heard you say, oh, no, AJ.
Yeah, he come across the middle. He was wide open.
It's one of those situations with those young safeties not looking for somebody coming all the way across the field there. So.
Right.
Groce was a DB in high school and in college. I'm sure he'll have a few things to point out there on video this week on that play. Twins at the bottom of your screen. 1st and 10 for your Raiders here. They're going to try to run the ball here, and Curry all over it again, then swallowed up by number 56, helping after Curry there.
Brady
Gill cleaning it up. Curry's doing a nice job from that linebacker position.
He's doing great.
Not a huge kid, but very aggressive.
Yeah.
What do we say about those folks? Nose for the football, AJ.
Nose for the football.
Nose for the football.
He's fired up down there, too.
Yeah, he is. Going to be a drop back here again.
Oh, yeah.
Big hit by 2 Ball. Square in the back there. Jarred that ball loose. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down. What I love about this young defense is the celebration.
Yeah.
Very grandiloquent. I looked that up in a thesaurus today.
Is that one of the words for the day?
It's brash. It's
okay.
It's exciting. It's brash. Grandiloquent.
Ain't nobody sent you a word of the day.
Oh, yeah. My man Dane Anderson always sends me one to squeeze in. But watch them. Now that you know that word, AJ, you're going to see it. You'll see the excitement. Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Southeast calls that timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Aces Tattoo Company. And we'll take you to a commercial break.
On the field, it's not just sweat you're losing. You're losing minerals, vitamins, and focus. Let's be real. Water really does suck until you put something in it. Real flavor, no fake junk, electrolytes that fuel performance. Champions hydrate smarter. Water sucks. Fuel that matters.
All right, folks, we are back. Southeast Whitfield behind the sticks here. Let's go back to the dictionary definition of grandiloquent. Pompous or extravagant, especially in a way that is intended to impress, AJ. And that was an impressive hit by Colby Ball there.
Very impressive.
Seen a couple of impressive plays by 14 Curry, 44 McBriar. Also, our man 23 Jasper Beeson. This defense has looked good so far.
Yeah.
See if we can make a big play here. That one drag route's the only thing that's hurt us so far. But it's 3rd and 12 for the Raiders here. Defense is talking, which I love to see. There'll be another pass to the outside. Not going to get 14 there. Big play. The entire defense. 42, Corbin Hudson made a nice tackle there, and then everybody else came to help. Pickup of about 3 there, maybe 4. That'll bring up 4th and 9. Looks like the Raiders are going to punt this one, AJ. And by punt this, I mean walk it off.
Yeah. Yeah, they put a good stand right there.
That young defense looked extremely juiced right there. Love it. Band's doing a good job tonight. You know what I don't see, though, AJ? Cheerleaders.
I know. Well, they're here. I've seen a few of them walking around.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those state champion cheerleaders roaming around, but they're not.
I think they're wearing cowboy boots
on
tonight.
the field. Yes, they are. So it looks like the Trojans are going to take over at the 23-yard line.
First down 10, Gordon Lee from their own 23.
Looks like that same offense coming out onto the field. Looks like Ball's going to be in the backfield. Got to hand that kid the ball after that big hit, right, AJ?
Yeah, also 28. Is that Boyd?
I believe 28 is Blake Boyd. High snap, caught by Smith, but he's going to have to run this football. He does spin. Going to lose about 4 yards there all the way to the 19. Continue to have snap problems here. This Trojan offense has been unstoppable, but looks like 64 coming in, maybe coming in at center here, Raiden Tucker.
Yeah, we need to get this snap down. I think that's 3 bad snaps.
Yeah, snaps have been the only thing that's slowed this second-team offense down, to be quite honest. Those white helmets with no GLs on them yet, very Penn State look.
Yeah, for sure.
I would assume those GLs will get put on this week, though. Going to be a nice out route here by 5.
Uh-oh.
And he is up the sideline. Nice catch there by 5, Martin. Good throw by 7, Smith. It's going to be about a 35-yard gain there. Football's all the way to the 49-yard line, and that's another first down brought to you by Beth Price with Keller Williams. Heck of a throw and catch there, AJ.
It was a great catch.
First down 10, Gordon Lee from their own 49.
Trojans are probably going to no, looks like they are going to try to get a playoff here before the end of the quarter. If they can get lined up. Going to be a handoff to Curry right up the middle. Got a lot of running room. He's going to pick up 6 yards there all the way to the 45-yard line. And that'll end the third quarter with your Gordon Lee Trojans still up 14-3. But this second-team offense moving the football right down the field. And we'll take you to a commercial break.
I bought my very first home here 22 years ago.
Since then, this town has become more than a place. It's my community, my passion, and my purpose. I've helped families grow, empty nesters downsize, and dreamers take their first big step. Whether you're buying or selling, remember me. Let's write your next chapter together.
All right, folks, we are back. Clock is set for 10 minutes in this fourth quarter. Trojans still lead 14-3, but moving the football already on the southeast side of the field. Love to see the Trojans score once or twice here in this next 10 minutes. Make the score look a little better, AJ.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good things tonight, a lot of things on film that I know Coach Groce and this coaching staff will want to look at next week, which I think is good. It's going to be a big challenge next week. We head to Trine.
Yeah, I think their big question was defense. I think they found some playmakers for sure tonight.
Who we got in at quarterback now? Looks like we've changed that.
Boyd.
Was that Boyd at quarterback? So 28, Blake Boyd takes the snap, hands the ball off to Curry. He picks up 2.5. And I think that'll bring up third and about, 2 yards, AJ?
Yes.
I was not aware that Boyd had moved into that quarterback role on offense.
I knew he was taking some snaps in the summer.
Who's 30 here at the bottom of our screen? That's going to be Mason Smith. Yep. Boyd remains at quarterback here. Ball in the backfield. Motion from number 11. It's going to be a handoff. Unfortunately, he gets hit instantly, and that's going to be a big tackle for loss. That spot is awful, though. Davis Eldridge, as soon as he got the ball, was getting hit. It's going to bring up 4th and about 8 here. Clock continues to run. We're down below 9 minutes, 8:56 left to go. Sun's finally down. I don't know if you see it, AJ, but pink sky at night. Sailor's delight, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
No rain in the forecast. I do see over my left shoulder, though, the home of Sir Bounce-A-Lot Inflatables.
Yes. That door is always open.
Door is always open. They're always in there working. And it looks like the Trojans are going to punt here, but want to give a shout-out to Sir Bounce-A-Lot Inc. If you want to see the inflatables that are provided by Sir Bounce-A-Lot Inc., make sure that you show up at 5th quarter at our next home game, which will be in a couple weeks against the Ridgeland Panthers. And you'll get to see the type of inflatables that Sir Bounce-A-Lot provides.
Nice.
But they've done a really good job in the community, and they're employing a lot of young teens as well. Looks like we've got some different folks in here. I see 29, Joey Vana at the bottom of your screen at corner. At the top of your screen, number 12, Tucker Edmondson in the game at corner. There's going to be a handoff up the middle. Big hit by number 70. Eli White with the tackle there. Quite honestly, Trojans weren't even set up there.
No, they wasn't.
And White makes a big tackle. Let's see. Looks like 43. Is that Nolan Racy?
Yes. Yes.
In as well. See 44, McBriar still in. 53, Isaac Cargill?
Cargill, yeah.
Make sure I say that right. Colby Ball still in. Vana walked up in the face of this receiver here. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Big hit by Hudson and several Trojans. Raiders' bodies flying all over the place.
I think that was, you said Jess Martin was in too, 41?
About 5 is Jess Martin. 5 is Jens Martin. Jess Martin is 41,
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Somebody else just came in too.
I think earlier on that big catch by Jens Martin, I said Jess Martin, and I apologize for that.
Cam Brown's in, number 59.
Nice. Let's see what young Cam Brown can do here. 3rd and 10, and now we got an offsides.
Penalty flag on the play.
False start. We'll back them up 5, and it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Raiders. Are they going to back them up, or are they just going to – what are we doing here? What's the plan?
There we go.
Love to see these young guys in the game.
5-yard penalty against the Raiders, false start.
So that defensive line right now is 59, Cam Brown. We've got 70, which is Eli White. Who else we got?
60,
60s, Trivin Ingram.
Yep.
And then who else? We're missing one.
I can't see the number.
Can't either. Big fella at defensive end, though.
31.
Does look like 31, which is Daniel Creswell. Yeah, quarterback keeper at the top of your screen. He's going to get smoked. 31 Creswell in on that tackle, along with a host of Trojans. And that'll bring up 4th down with 7:14 left to go in the game. And I would expect the Raiders to punt here. They're not going to want to give the Trojans the ball at this point.
No.
They're going to let the clock run, though. Apparently there was a flag down, but they've waved it off. We do all have Navy shirts on up
we
here.
do.
It's a good look. Yeah, we should have sent a picture. We should have sent a picture. I apologize. One really cool thing happened today. For those of you who don't know, the Trojan Network has a Facebook page. We hit 1,500 followers today. That page has not even been up for a year at this point. So really appreciate all the fans for joining. Really helps get these athletes at a smaller school some exposure. So continue to share. By the end of the season, we should be up over 2,000 followers.
Very nice, very nice.
All right, Trojan offense coming back out onto the field. See number 43, Nolan Racy, at the bottom of your screen at receiver. Looks like Boyd's going to be in at quarterback, Curry at running back. Looks like we still have Beeson at H-back. Looks like the Trojans are missing somebody. They are. 53, Isaac Cargile running out there.
Here we go.
At guard. Hopefully they're not running right there, because if they are, not going to be ready. Big run here by Boyd. He's going to probably take this one to the house. No, but we do have a flag down.
Man.
Probably going to be holding. And then we had another flag come out for blocking the back. Apologize for the cough there, but young Trojans made a couple mistakes there. I think we had a holding and a block in the back, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think that was a block in the back.
Yeah, not sure. We'll see. So we do have a holding and a block in the back.
I did see that, but
yeah, I didn't see it either, AJ, but just where that flag was thrown.
Yeah.
Kind of screamed block in the back there. So we'll back the Trojans up quite a bit from here.
I think we got some new refs out here training.
They are training for sure. Looks like 48, Arian Bajek. I'm gonna have to talk to some parents. Arian Bajek. Check that out, AJ. Look at your roster.
I'm looking.
48. Help me out. I know I'm not saying that right. I'm gonna need somebody to help me out.
Yeah, I think that's right. Bajek. Yep.
It's a cool last name. I just can't pronounce it.
Bajelic?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cool, very cool last name. I'm sure I'll get a text, strongly worded email, and I deserve it if I said it wrong. All right, Trojans are 1st and 15 here. Going to be a handoff to Curry up the middle. Curry's driving his feet. Gets back everything that was lost on that penalty, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Clock continues to run. We're below 6 minutes, 15 seconds. So Curry with a nice carry there. He came out. Looks like 41, Jess Martin coming in here. Who's 80, AJ? We got number 80.
Stamey.
Connor Stamey.
Yep.
He's at the bottom of your screen here. He's got to get set. Going to be another handoff to 41, Martin, and he is going to run all day. Nice run there. all the way to the 31-yard line for another Beth Price Keller Williams first down. Nice run there by Martin. And his mom is going crazy in the stands down here. All right, looks like Tucker Edmondson in at the slot at the bottom of your screen. You know him, don't you, AJ?
I do know him.
See if we can get him the ball over the middle here. Going to be another handoff to Martin, and he's got running room. Nice run there. Going to be a pickup of about 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tell you what, the Martin family getting some yards here in this second half. Big catch by Jens and run up the sideline. Now Jess getting the football, making things happen with it. Looks like 42, Corbin Hudson coming in. Curry, number 14. And I'm starting to really get these names figured out. 19, Coy Waller also in the game.
Smith, you say Smith?
I did not say Smith, but
Mason Smith at the bottom.
in as well. We're going to hand this one off to 19, Coy Waller. He's going to use his speed, and he's going to take this one to the house. Touchdown for Waller and your Gordon Lee Trojans. All touchdowns this season brought to you by Jordan Dupree, United Real Estate Experts. Heck of a run there by the freshman to make the score 20-3 with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. And this extra point is going to be brought to you by Kelsey Edmondson with Blank Canvas Hair Company.
We got a new kicker in.
Who's kicking here?
Tegan Webb.
Tegan Webb, I like it.
Lefty.
All of my kids are lefties, so that makes sense to me. Kick is up. Kick is good. Nice to see a young kicker boot one through there. And your Gordon Lee Trojans now lead 21-3 with 4:13 left to go in the ball game. I'll tell you what, AJ, I love the energy.
Yeah.
These young Trojans bringing the energy tonight. Looks like there'll be no kickoff here. Defense will just come onto the field here. So it looks like 28, Blake Boyd will be your corner at the bottom of your screen. Corner at the top of your screen is going to be 29, Joey Vana. Looks like safeties are going to be, who we got at safety? You can't see these numbers.
Looks like Stamey and Smith.
Nice. Then we've got Ball, outside linebacker, 41, Martin, outside linebacker, Corbin Hudson, middle linebacker. And I'll have to get you the defensive line here in a minute. Going to be a handoff to the outside. Going to be a nice tackle made there by 43, Nolan Racy.
Looks like you got 63, Braxton Blackman.
AJ, I'm not sure if you know what just happened there, but that's another tackle for loss. Brought to you by Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinetry and Millworks. Trojans have really started to show those tackle for losses. No sacks tonight, but tackle for loss has been solid. Another handoff up the middle here. Trojan defense, big hit by Curry, and then a host of Trojans. Ball comes in to help clean it up, but Curry made that initial hit. And AJ.
Another tackle for a loss.
Another tackle for loss brought to you. Who's it brought to you by, AJ? Do you remember?
Oh, McBriar.
Oh, McBriar. Crawfish Springs Custom Cabinetry and Millworks. Looks like 41 Martin going to come off the field on this 3rd and 11. Got Twins at the bottom of your screen. They're way out here, though. Would not expect this quarterback to be able to throw the ball this far to the outside. So they're going to run it up the middle. Trojan defense. Looks like number 60 was involved in that tackle along with a host of Trojans. Want to make sure I call 60 Trivin Ingram, and then number 63 Blackman involved as well. And that'll bring up 4th down with 2 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. So we would expect the Raiders to punt here, and we'll get one more offensive possession for the Trojans. Before the end of this game. Do the Trojans go even deeper into their offensive repertoire here, or do they leave that same crew in, AJ?
I think they'll probably end up leaving the same crew in.
Who's 61?
I think Waller was taking some snaps too, but I don't know.
Nice. Looks like 61 Hayden Eldridge is coming in. He's got a nice frame for an offensive lineman here.
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to be a youngster, though. I think junior. No, he's a junior. So we'll see what he can do if he comes in here. Trojans are going to have the football at the 42 with an opportunity to drive down the field in a little 2-minute drill.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Boyd's going to stay in at QB.
I'll tell you what, Boyd's done a nice job. Hadn't had an opportunity to throw yet, but he's fielded some pretty tough snaps and made some things happen.
Yeah.
Campbell down on the field being gentle with this young team, trying to get them, tell who's going to be in the game here. Looks like 30 Mason Smith will be at the top of your screen. 80 at the bottom is going to be Connor Stamey. Hang on. Did we really call a delay a game after all that? Give me a break. Let's go. Can we play?
Yep.
It's a silly call there as the coaches try to get these young team in, but it's going to back them up 5 and bring up 1st and 15 with 2:18 left to go here in the ball game. Twins, bottom of your screen, single receiver at the top. It's going to be a handoff to Martin. He's going to get hit in the backfield, though, early. It's a tough spot there. They ran the same play that they had called and unfortunately showed them. Would have been a big gainer had they not had to delay a game the play before.
Right.
Clock continues to run. We're down to 1:52. So 2nd and 19 here for the Trojans after that big loss. Another handoff to Martin. He's got a big running lane. Lowers his shoulder. I don't know why they're trying to stop the clock. Big gain there. It's going to bring up, what do we got, 3rd and about 7 here, AJ?
3rd and about 7.
Clock's down to 1:10. But nice run there by 41, Jess Martin. Looks like 14, Curry coming in. Snaps continue to be high, but Curry's going to easily get the 1st down and then some. Shoestring tackler.
Yeah.
He was going to run all day.
Yeah.
And that's another 1st down brought to you by Beth Price with Keller Williams Realty.
Get one more playoff or not.
Clock's down to 30 seconds. Not even sure they're going to even try to run a play, but we'll see here. Notice they're not signaling in the plays with this young offense. They're running them in.
Yeah.
Twins at the bottom of your screen, single receiver at the top. Clock's down to 12 seconds.
Oh, no ball.
Going to be a fumble, but it's going to be recovered by the Trojans. And that'll end the ball game with your Trojans winning 21-3. Solid scrimmage there. Really appreciate everybody watching tonight's game. Appreciate all the sponsors. And again, final score 21-3 in favor of your Gordon Lee Trojans. We'll see you next week as your Trojans start the regular season on the road against the Tryon Bulldogs to see if we can get the season started off right. For Brent Price,
AJ Edmondson,
and Ricky Millard, we're signing off. Y'all have a great night.